Hi, I'm Julie Abel with the Abel team here in beautiful Estes Park, Colorado. And I love all things spooky. And today I'm going to be sharing with you for our series of Everything Estes Park, the Stanley Hotel and all of the spooky things I love about it. Let's go. The historic Stanley Hotel is a Georgian Revival structure. White paint, red roof, and Gothic-style windows. This hotel looks nothing like any other structure in the West, setting it apart. It is said that FO wanted to bring a bit of sophistication to the region. Well, his architectural vision set up a very spooky building along the backdrop of the rugged rock outcroppings looking out over all of Estes Park. Now let's talk about the interior. Very narrow hallways with rich, deep carpet, anchored by a large grand staircase with innate wood spindles. The interior of the hotel cocoons you in and makes you not want to leave. Here we are, we're on the 4th floor. One of the most haunted floors. There's often reports of children playing. In the early days of the hotel, this was actually where the nannies and children would be kept, while the rich visitors spent time enjoying themselves along the lawn. The legend of Elizabeth Wilson haunting room 217. Well, Elizabeth was one of the chief housekeepers for the hotel. While going through the room, lighting the lanterns in 1911, there was a massive explosion, throwing Wilson through the floor and severely injuring her. She didn't die in the room, but she's often reported to come back to straighten up guests' belongings, toiletries, even laying out their clothes on their beds. 1974, Stephen King and his wife Tabitha checked themselves into the Stanley Hotel. King was known to be a heavy drinker, and on this night at the hotel, it was completely empty. So in the midst of isolation and alcoholism, he had a nightmare. A creepy dream about his 3-year-old son being chased by a fire hose through the halls of the hotel. He woke up and began laying out the bones of one of the most popular horror novels of all time, The Shining. The room he stayed in was 217. Remember what we said about Elizabeth Wilson? So this is actually one of my favorite things about the historic Stanley Hotel. Right now we are walking under the tunnel system. It is built on limestone and quartz. All of Colorado pretty much is filled with limestone and quartz. Estes Park, Rocky Mountain National Park especially. But some people really say that the reason why the Stanley attracts so many spirits is because it's built right on these minerals. What do you think? You think there's any ghosts down here? So one of the spookiest things about the grounds here on the Stanley is it actually has a pet cemetery. So pet cemeteries are spooky enough by themselves, but to have them at what is known to be a haunted hotel anyway is really creepy. Check this out.
So there you have it. There are my favorite spooky things about the historic Stanley Hotel. I didn't even scratch the surface, you guys. So let me know in the comments what I missed, or if you have a specific story about the Stanley that you love, let us know down below. As always, be sure to like and subscribe the channel so that we can keep you up to date of all things real estate and what it's like to live and play in Estes Park. Talk to you next time. Bye.